In 7, 6,
Bro, what is this?
5,
iCarly? Just
4,
start.
And
3,
he's not recording this
2,
part.
1. Yes, he is. And welcome back, everyone, to
Lift
the LETZ
off.
Podcast with your LETZ hosts,
Luke.
Evan.
Trent.
And Zach.
April Fools, got you, Evan. April Fools.
Bro's trying to steal my name. This is
Whoa.
Happy
identity
April Fools,
theft.
everyone.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's been fooled.
Oh, is it April 1st today? Whoa. That's crazy.
Bro, you didn't get bullied at school?
I can't believe April Fool's is still a thing.
Holy. There was no school here today, dude. Snow day. Woo.
Was it snow day there? Yeah, it was snow day here too. I just assumed it wasn't there too, but that's crazy.
I know. So
Snow
that
days
means
in
I've got like a
April.
6-day weekend. I'm freaking living the best life.
Why do you,
That's
you
crazy.
guys get Monday off too? That's silly.
Yeah, and it's parent teacher tomorrow, so I get today, Thursday,
so
Friday,
dumb.
Saturday, Sunday. I have to go in for parent teacher. I'm a teacher, but I count it as a day.
Oh
off.
no! Oh, the teacher's gotta go into his job. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. It's the end of the world, dude.
No, he actually has to go in for once.
I'm not complaining. You know, happy. I can sleep in tomorrow, roll around 9, get breakfast on the way, and I don't think any parents are coming to me because I'm an easy marker in my first year. So you know what? Living La Vida Loca.
At least he knows it.
Bro,
You say you're
teachers
gonna
are
get breakfast,
overpaid.
bro.
I haven't decided. I've actually been really bad with the Tim Hortons is doing these. There's breakfast sandwiches, but they're in a biscuit bread instead of like normally it's like McMuffin bread, and the biscuit bread with the sandwich is it's the
It's
10 out
an
of 10.
English muffin.
I hate to break this to you, Luke, but they've had that option for 25 years roughly.
I'm not saying it was new. I'm just saying I recently.
Oh, okay,
discovered it.
sorry. I thought you were saying like they have this
I'm not
new
saying
thing.
that they invented it. I'm just saying for me, the
Okay,
last
gotcha.
couple times I've been going there, it's been hidden. Okay, normally I used to get the McGriddle meal, but you can only do the McGriddle
Oh,
meal so many times, you know.
That's good
This is true.
though. Before we go into the brunt, is that the right word of this
Yeah.
podcast? No.
Yeah, I like it. No. The brunt.
Is that the word I'm thinking of? Brunt? Yeah.
I think so.
I just want to shout out Artemis 2 is launching in approximately 10 minutes, even though they paused the timer, so I'm not too sure what that means.
What is
So we might kind of it's the mission to the moon.
Oh, they're
send
going.
people
Oh, they're
around the
actually
moon.
doing that. I thought that was a joke.
As of now,
know.
it seems like they could also cancel it last minute, but right now it's still
It
on.
is interesting that they're going back to the moon on April Fools.
That is true.
It's another fake moon landing, the second one this year. You guys got to stay up to the news.
They went to
No
the
one's
Yeah,
moon
they're
going
going
to
through
again.
the steps right now. That's sick.
How many times have they been on the moon this year?
No, I'm just teasing. I don't think they went before.
Why do they keep going to
Ooh,
the
April
moon?
Fools.
Oh, it's just a prank.
Why are they going back to the moon? We've already been there. Go to a new planet like Mars.
Yeah,
Like
can we go to
podcast.
Mars? Can we go to Jupiter?
Dude,
Can we go to Pluto?
Dude.
I want to. If we go to Pluto, can
Pluto's
I?
a
sign
little
up for
far.
that?
We're not really in a range for Pluto yet.
I didn't ask
grade 9
for.
science
I didn't
teacher.
ask for the breakdown. I just want to do it.
I don't think you can, Zach. Is what I'm saying.
I literally could. I'd just go in hypersleep.
Literally built different. But anyway, yeah, Artemis, that's very exciting. Godspeed to our astronauts. Fellow Canadian. I saw an interesting stat, which this
Chris
makes sense,
Hadfield's
but
going?
I never actually thought about this. Bro, I wish.
The man
No
from
one
Gosling.
besides Americans, regardless of what you believe to be false or true with the moon landing, no one besides Americans have been to the moon. So the Canadian that's on this mission trip is the first non-American.
mission trip.
Yeah.
Yes, go preach the gospel on the moon.
Bringing the good news to the moon.
Gotta colonize them.
Those aliens, dude.
But anyway, oh my gosh, bro, look at this guy's feet. Oh, wait, that's a woman.
Ah,
Look at that.
Look at that
Tarantino went
woman's
for it.
feet.
oh my
That's
Yes.
It's literally like in front of the guy almost.
That's crazy.
that's awesome.
Anyway,
I rewatched
that
the
part.
movie The Martian, and and in the movie he talks about colonizing Mars when he makes the potatoes. He's like, my university called and told me when you make food, you colonize the
Colonize
place.
it.
And you know what? I've colonized a pretty charged term these days. Though.
I was
So
gonna
maybe,
say. I feel like it's changed its definition over
we
the
don't want
years.
to, well, yeah.
So, like, if you're saying if I were to go to colonize something else, like people, I'd go plant potatoes in them.
No, you can't really colonize
like-
people like that.
Well, the only human that's considered a planet is your mom.
Oh,
Oh,
What's that
I don't get
even
that
mean?
oh. I don't know if mom's
Does
so
she
fat
grow
she's
stuff?
considered a planet.
Whoa! Oh, because
Vegetables
she
are
has red
healthy.
hair. She's a
Yeah.
carrot. Red
This is
people.
Anyway,
stupid. This is dumb.
speaking of
Good
Artemis,
thinking.
we are looking over the movie Project Hail Mary. Bow, bow, bow. We all saw this movie,
He didn't go to the moon in that
and
movie, so bad segue.
oh well. Yeah, we all saw this movie. It came out really recently. Is it 2 weeks ago now, or am I wrong saying that?
This will be its third weekend.
You could
this
just
coming
Google
weekend.
it before
Yeah,
you
okay,
do
that
this,
sounds more right.
and you wouldn't have to
Um,
correct yourself.
so that's
Zach,
pretty
people don't come here
exciting.
for proper information. They come here for misinformation and our
Misinformation.
Oh yes,
information.
that's true.
This is true.
Holy crap, that movie is 2.5 hours long.
Doesn't feel it.
No, I thought it was short. That's wild.
Yeah.
It's true.
So we'll hop right into it. So yeah, Project Hail Mary. Main actors: Ryan Gosling, the Goss Man.
And a rock,
Yes, the
Oz,
but
Godfather,
not the
bringing it
rock.
back.
Just a rock.
Just a rock.
Speaking of The Rock,
Rocky, my
there's
boy.
a puppeteer in this, which I now seeing it, I hate that it's spoiled in the trailer. So I was gonna say this is a spoiler, but I guess it's not because it's in the trailer. But the alien is voiced by a guy named James Ortiz. He is Ortiz. He is a puppeteer, and
Really?
they used him as
Didn't
the
actually get a
voice,
real alien for the role.
which was pretty cool.
What?
Commitment to practical effects. Getting a real alien. Chris
You see a
Nolan.
picture.
I kept telling my brother it was all practical. He's like, "Oh, so you're saying they got an alien in space?" And I'm like, "No, that's not what I meant by all practical."
You tell me you were using
I
his
know
joke.
exactly which brother that was, just by that debate. Hee-hee-haw.
Sorry, Trent, keep going. Not to
Um,
derail your intro.
no. Another big actress is Sandra Hüller.
She's big. I've
Probably have to
never-
add an accent aigu on that, but
Sandra Bullock
Not-
in Gravity.
Gravity.
so wrong. and so
Stay the
wrong.
heck away from me. Yeah,
What else is she
she's
in?
Swedish.
is it
Swedish?
Swedish? I thought
I'm
she
just,
was
I'm just making
German.
stuff up. I have no idea.
was gonna say,
yeah.
You're racist.
Yeah, she's definitely German.
At least I admit it. I didn't. I wasn't backing up the claim with evidence.
She's
yeah.
not famous at all.
Have you-
I've never heard of any of these. She's from
Anatomy of a Fall.
Munich.
She
The
was
end.
nominated.
Oh,
Edge
we
of
watched
War.
that.
Yeah.
What's Anatomy?
Actually,
of
it's
a
really good in
Fall?
that movie. I love that movie.
It was great. It's a great movie.
It's
and
my
she's-
top
Is it
50.
another space movie?
That's all I know of her. Is
I'll just
this
say I don't-
Anatomy of a
She's
Fall.
not famous. I don't know her. And I'm the decider.
She is
on
a
that.
smaller name, and I actually saw her in an interview. She was saying like how she was worried to go into this movie because it was such a big movie for her. Like she wasn't sure if she could actually like do it type thing.
Mhm.
Which is kind of cool to hear someone actually like admit to that, being like nervous to do like a big blockbuster movie. But I think she
She's in
killed it.
she's in the
Sounds
Zone of
cool.
Interest, which I haven't watched, and she's in
Oh,
the
yeah.
upcoming movie Digger, which I'll be there opening night. I can't wait for everyone to yell
Why?
Digger in the theaters. It's gonna be like
What is this?
Okay.
What?
Oh man. Good. More cutting.
it's gonna be
that.
like
You gotta
the
drop
I
the
Am
R,
Steve
dude.
thing.
Cut that.
You gotta drop
Cut
the
that.
R. It's just
Not-
Digga.
Digga's worse, dude.
Cut that.
That's when did I
Cut
tell
that
you? Did I
too.
tell you guys with the story? Zach and I were working at camp once, and we were walking as a group, and this we had
We
shovels
gotta
on our
cut
back,
this too.
and these old men behind us were like, "Well, there's a couple of diggers there," and Zach and I swore we heard the wrong thing. Actually, the whole group of us, it was 6 of us, we all heard them say something else.
We all just stopped.
We did.
And
We
just-
stopped, turned around, and
We
was like,
kind of looked at each other, and then we all like took a second and went, "Oh, diggers!"
Oh.
Still a wild thing to say.
But there was like,
That's
there was
so
like
funny.
4 or 5 of us that all same exact second just froze.
So sorry, Sandra Hüller is also in that movie, which I'm excited for.
Yeah, we gotta cut that story.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I learned
Looks
about that
good.
movie recently. That looks like a really weird movie, but
Looks
I'm
like
down for a
holes.
weird Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. AGI, and I don't like AGI, so.
What's AGI?
Who's
Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu. He did.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be some
Birdman.
kind of like AI.
He did Revenant.
Oh, the
he's-
director.
Yeah, he's pretentious. Birdman
Gotcha.
is pretentious garbage. So
Birdman do be pretentious.
Yeah. This
Revenant
isn't
is
about
good, but
Birdman.
pretentious. So
This is about
This guy's just a
space,
pretentious
man.
guy.
Love pretentious guys. Anyway, and then the director of this movie is two people. Can someone pull
Phil
their
Lord
names
and Chris
for?
Miller.
Say it again.
Phil Lord and Chris Miller. They're in my top 2. I love these guys.
What?
Top
I've-
2.
Oh, he did
Dude, they
Cloudy
did the
with a
Lego
Chance of
movie?
Meatballs. So
And the
yeah.
Lego movie, Zach. Name the Lego movie. They were also heavily related to the Spider-Verse movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and they did 21 and 22 Jump Street, which are also amazing movies. And they
Bangers,
cap
yeah.
it off
I
with
was
this
trying to look it up. They
all-time
wrote the
film.
Spider-Verse movies. Is that correct? Part of it,
I
anyway?
think they helped. Yeah, I think they helped write and co-produce them.
Yeah.
I think they are accredited as writing them too, but that can be fact checked.
Yeah, I thought I saw that too, but it wasn't like a definitive answer. So
But I heard, like, in terms of producers, I heard they were heavily, what's the word?
involved.
Heavily involved in the film, and you can kind of tell, like, it has some of the same style as Lego Movie, and even this movie, which, you know, just the way they use humor and stuff.
Well, I think this was the first movie they directed since, what is it, 22 Jump Street, I think?
Oh yeah, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, like, it's
since
been a
22 or
while.
since the Lego movie, whichever one they did last. I think it's been 14 years. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
22 Jump Street came out in
Yes.
2014. Holy crap.
Okay, so 12 years then.
Yeah. So that's pretty crazy. For them to come out with their next directing movie and for it to be this this really awesome big movie.
Yeah, they did a bunch of producing, it looks like, in the meantime.
Yeah.
They
Oh yeah, it seems like they've been busy.
They were directing Solo, and then they got replaced by Ron Howard because there's conflicting reports on whether they were going for a lot more improv, comedy, lighthearted, and it was like costing millions of dollars for Disney because it was just they'd let the cameras roll, they were improvising a lot, or they were going a super dark direction that Disney didn't want. No one knows which direction it was.
Probably
Either
a
way,
little bit
Disney
of
was
both.
not happy with Phil Lord and Chris
So
Miller.
they were the original ones on that.
on Solo, yeah. And you can
Oh, I
tell
didn't know it
there's
was
some
them.
things that like are very them in that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know which direction they were going, but Disney either way was like no. So
Yeah. Cool dudes. I see them in
Yep.
some interviews and they seem very quirky and I love them.
yeah, they're chill.
Yeah.
There's some
So
young
yes,
filmmakers, too.
I don't know if anyone wants to mention any other writers or whatnot. Oh, it's based off a book. Andy Weir, he writes it. I wrote the book. Don't mean to be that pretentious guy,
You
but I'm going to
wrote
be
the
because it
book?
doesn't happen that often. I've read the book.
Bro can read. What if? Wow, that's awesome.
I did too, but I wasn't gonna bring it up. But now that he did, I feel like I have
Oh
to.
my
You know?
goodness.
While we're bringing up
Yeah,
classic
yeah.
sci-fi books you read, I read Dune and Dune
Readers.
2, which is longer than this book, so get on my level.
All right, now this guy's trying to be
Blast.
pretentious. This guy
Hey,
stinks.
for
This
flexing,
guy
okay, I could read a book.
Something like
What was I going to
most
say?
people.
Oh, the same person who adapted his previous book, which was The Martian, adapted this book, Drew something,
Drew Goddard, my
that,
man.
which he
My
also seems like
man.
a cool dude. So
He did
Yeah,
a good
he-
job because both this and The Martian are banger movies, and I read The Martian book. I really like it.
Yeah, they're both faithful and they're fun. And it's weird for him because he did the Daredevil show, like the Netflix one. So
Drew?
like, yeah. So this is kind of like a different direction, but they're both great.
Yeah, I like that they did it with the same person. Like, that's
Mhm.
cool.
Yep.
The same person with the book. So yeah, we'll go into the next topic, which is this when we do our synopsis? Maybe I think we should have done that
Yes,
first.
we
Maybe I
should
might have
do.
messed
Yeah,
up
we
there.
probably
But
will. We can do it now, though.
yeah. Does anyone want to start it? I can maybe if no one else wants to.
Sure.
Sure, you go.
Sure.
All right. But
Sure.
we have a teacher who's just trying to teach the next generation of learners when something very unexpected happens and he gets pulled into a government project.
That was
Who do you
That's
want to
not
go
where I
next,
was
Craig?
gonna start. So
also failed scientist that became a teacher. By the way, he had to settle for
Um,
that role because it's
he
not
wakes
the job
up-
that people want.
he wakes up in space not
Oh
knowing
yeah, I guess that does happen.
why he is the one in space.
And then what I
He-
said.
And then I tried to say, okay. He meets an international fellow like Sylvester Stallone, where they form a tight knit bond
What?
in a close spaced area. It makes
And
sense. You know,
and despite their differences, overcome great odds.
That was beautiful, guys. That might be our best one yet, honestly.
I'm
Well,
tearing
except for the
up.
choppy beginning there. That was
No, that was fine. You had to start
It's a good
somewhere.
joke.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, the beginning was the worst part, but it ended well.
yeah. No, I know. It's all right.
Some of us
actually.
weren't paying as much attention to the movies as others. Yeah.
Some of us
All
were
right,
too
someone
caught
else-
up in
someone
reading.
else
the
said
That's
this
it.
next part then.
So I just have the book open while the movie's on to finish it before the movie started.
I was finished
Um,
months before. Okay.
So I think
Cool.
normally go into like general thoughts. Did we like it?
General
Did we
thoughts.
dislike it? Trent, you start us off.
No, I started us badly last time. You go for it, Luke.
It had a really good balance of comedy and heart. Really, I can't say enough about the movie. I thought Ryan Gosling fit the role perfectly. The actor, I forget the name already, who played Rocky, he was amazing, and his voice acting in this, him and Ryan's relationship is very much so at the center of the movie, and they their chemistry, it's really phenomenal. I can't think of a movie in recent time that had two more dynamic leads for me. And I loved it. It's in my top 4 right now, so I can't say enough good things about Project Hail Mary.
I thought it was pretty good. I think I was worried when Big Goss was gonna be a scientist. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a hard watch. But he did it
You don't
really
seem as an
well.
intelligent fellow.
He's just so
What do you mean by that?
goofy. He's just so goofy that when he's gonna try to explain the big whatever, I was like, oh no, it's just gonna be jokes, and it's gonna be like this is like you're surviving in space, but haha, funny fart joke. But it actually turned out to be pretty good. I was quite surprised with it.
Yeah, there wasn't many funny fart jokes in it, so
Yeah, which is good. I was impressed. I think I think the acting was like really good on pretty well everybody's part. Especially the dead bodies at the beginning. They did a really good job.
I thought they
just-
were
oh
really
my
good.
gosh, and cutting in live 10, 9,
Oh.
8, something.
Bro, if people are
Cutting in
interested
line.
in that, they're already watching this.
I
It's gonna be like
Cannot
a
say
week
anything.
late.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad our pod can
It's crazy.
pause at home to watch the worst rendering of this video. Instead of hearing
Get the
us
views
talk
up here.
about
No,
Project
this is
Hail
live.
Mary.
This is live. This is exclusive to Let's Podcast. Okay.
Bro,
Right, sorry about that.
whoever is waiting for us to show this like a week late is gonna be so happy.
I'll keep talking to fill the void for our audio listeners. So I'll give
All
the
this is getting
spaceship-
cut. Don't worry.
All
The
this is
spaceship
gone.
is going
What?
up right now.
No, this
it looks like
this has to be good. This is
it looks
part
like
of
a
the Project Hail
rocket
Mary
going into
bit.
space. Zach, do you want to add your audio commentary? For
It
the
sure
listeners
is.
at home?
It sure is going up. It's designed to do so and is doing it.
I would almost say there's like a white creamy residue being left behind.
Yes,
the
those are
spaceship
actually
as they're
chemtrails to
there.
turn the frogs gay.
Yes,
That's
thank you.
it.
That's good to know. The sky is getting a little darker in the video. Do you think they're entering a new atmosphere, Evan? What are your thoughts?
No, we only have one atmosphere.
Well, do you think they're leaving our atmosphere, Evan? What are your
Yeah,
thoughts?
I think they're getting close.
I believe at
think-
this point they are in the stratosphere.
That's you're
Hmm.
just
They're hitting
dating.
Luke.
They could be in the lithosphere too. They are.
Potentially the mesosphere. I'm out of spheres that they could be in. I hope they survive the Van Allen radiation
Anyway,
belt
it doesn't
because
look
that
like I said
sounds
now,
like a
but-
bad time.
I hope they survive the Petrova line.
Oh.
Anyways, so what we
that's a
were talking
reference.
about.
You referenced the movie.
That's crazy. So Luke and Zach gave their opinions. I can go next. Yeah, I thought it was great. It's my second favorite this year. It's fun. It's emotional. It hits all the right notes. I think this is an interesting protagonist. It would have been so easy to make him kind of disgruntled and more annoyed with the situation. And Ryland Grace approaches every opportunity with like childlike wonder. And I think that's really interesting to see on screen. It's been a while since we've just had like a very altruistic protagonist. And I say that in quotes, spoilers later on. But yeah, I think it's refreshing to get this level of material in a blockbuster movie, in a crowd pleasing, popcorn selling movie. This is what I want. This is the quality we should be striving for. So
Yeah, I agree. Like the protagonist could have been a whiny baby like that girl in Hoppers, but so thankful that he had actual I
With
listened
real
to our pod.
consequences.
Zach and I were cooking on that thing. We were. I don't
No,
know.
dude.
That's not. Fred, what's your opinion?
Um, I don't know. Like Hoppers was good. Like I didn't think she was like that great.
I don't
April Fool's
care about
gotcha.
Hoppers. Hoppers is over. Stop talking about that.
Bro, Project Hail Mary was flipping fantastic, bro. I was so excited for the longest time. I literally left multiple theaters when the trailers would come up because I didn't want to be spoiled about anything. And I'm super glad I did that. One
Before the
time
movie
I left the
started.
theater and then the fire alarm was pulled, so that was pretty fun. The movie was flipping fantastic. What do I want to say? Oh, going off of Evan's point, I totally agree. Like it's nice to see the protagonist just be like this nice guy who continued to make like did something that someone who was maybe more like cynical of the world would just not do instantly, but like he didn't really care about that. He just went with his gut, and it was just a nice guy. And I think kind of I thought of it after watching it, like everyone was kind of excited for Superman because the Superman was teased as like this nice version of Superman, more to like the classics of the comic books. And I think this kind of rides that similar train where it's just this really nice guy doing some awesome things. um what else did I want to say? It was really cool seeing the whole science part of the sci-fi. Um, Made no sense to me, but I could pretend like it did, so that was a good feeling.
I understood all of it.
Every single bit. Dang, man! I wish I was as smart as
Yeah,
you.
I'm really smart.
The Doctor Rice over here. And
They
yeah, it was
do.
fantastic.
I was just gonna say they do a great job of like adapting the heavier science stuff from the book into just like really quick one line, so you
Yeah,
understand it.
and it is
Um,
really quick, but
yeah.
I totally agree with you. Like they do a good job at doing it somehow.
Mhm. It's
Yeah,
crazy. Everything works. Rare
everything works.
movie where every aspect is just it's just amazing. It's everything
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's someone I want to bring up right quick. I didn't realize until the 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 watching the movie. Amazon was the studio that made it.
Yeah, I was worried
So
when I saw that.
I would have been too if I knew that beforehand. But like, man, like this is a movie. Like we'll talk more about it
Mhm.
later. But almost everything in the movie is practical. The
Yeah.
director actually went on record to say that there was no green screen, which I don't know if I believe that. But like a lot of it was practical. Uh,
Mhm.
so it's nice to see a movie come from like a streaming service mainly, and it's a movie. It's a real movie. So that's pretty awesome.
It was one of my
Um,
favorite theater event to that point. It was one of my favorite theater event movies. Like it's one you can take the whole family to. You know, like the last movie that to me really felt like this was Top Gun Maverick, which we have some supporters of the pod, haters of the pod. It's a movie you can bring everyone to. You know, your family will like it, your friends will like it. It's good
your
for
dad will
more.
really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is peak dad movie for
Oh, it
sure.
is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm glad it's an event movie, and we need more of those.
Agreed.
So yeah.
yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. What else do we want to say before we go into spoilers, or we can just kind of go into spoilers? It's up to y'all. Before we give our rank our star
Yeah,
rating.
like our rating and everything. I was just gonna say because this is an Amazon backed project, it makes me less worried for any like James Bond coming forward. They own the James Bond material.
Yeah,
And
good
for a
point.
while
Yeah,
there, I was worried that like they're just gonna make it their streaming staple, much like Disney with Star Wars or Marvel or anything like that. Just pump out the IP on their content. I'm not worried about that anymore, dude. I think they trust people to make good things. They still have their streaming, like straight to streaming stuff anyway. But if they're gonna commit to a big theater movie, it clearly they want to commit. So I'm happy. I'm happy with Amazon for once.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't
We
know.
love Amazon.
James Bond is interesting. It's just
Jeff
such
Bezos
a
sponsor us.
like the problem with James Bond is they're not gonna want that to fumble. So I feel like they will be
Mhm.
more in that. Whereas Project Hail Mary is just like, well, I don't know, it might make money. I don't know.
Which we can talk about that before we move on. This movie's making a lot of money.
I was just gonna
It's
bring that up. You can go for it if you have the mounts.
I
Do you
know
have the
you have the
amounts?
amounts. I'll introduce it for you. I'll take us there on a little walk. You know. I was just gonna say the movie's making a ton of money. I think Evan was telling me it's made the second most of a non-franchise movie in its opening few weeks ever, technically, right now. And I think part of that, again, it's an event movie that has no competition right now, and it's awesome to see because if movies like this can make money, then that's speaks well to the theaters. But yeah, Trent, how about you give us the more cold numbers or the hard facts here?
The cold hard numbers are so I saw budget 200 million. There was a weird thing that always makes me laugh where it was like it could be 250, but because of tax write-offs, it's more like 200 or something stupid like that.
That's
But we'll
Really
just say
sweet.
200. Yeah, exactly. It's like literally something that anyway, stupid. And then the box office I saw today, I looked it up, 322 million is where it's sitting right now.
that's not bad.
And I think opening weekend it made 100 something worldwide. So like those are some big numbers,
Google's
baby,
telling me 140.9
for the
for
opening
opening
weekend.
weekend.
Worldwide?
Global launch, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Dang, okay, 149.
That's
So
really good.
yeah. No, those are
140.9.
like I always have in my mind that around those numbers for like Marvel movies before COVID. Like those
Hmm.
are the big numbers that people used to get before COVID. So big money, big movie for
Love to
sure.
see it.
Big money. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, dude. I'm glad Ryan Gosling was in it because I would not have watched it if he wasn't. I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
Really, was he the driving factor for you to see this? That's
Well,
awesome.
that and you guys kept talking it up, but like, if it wasn't Ryan Gosling, I honestly probably wouldn't have straight up.
He was a producer
Ryan
in it too, so I
Gosling.
feel like he was kind of a big part of it, which is cool.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely. I was gonna say,
Big
like, Ryan
Goss.
Gosling to me, and we may will talk about this as well. Like, the movie really hinges on him in a lot of ways, and
That's
I'm
why I was
excited we can
worried
talk
about it. It was
that
so make or break it for him in this role. Obviously, there's so many characters in this movie that you could leverage it onto somebody else, but that's a joke. He's one of
Yeah,
like
because
two.
it's just
Okay,
like
I was gonna be like, I'm just gonna let that go.
No, I was just gonna say the book was written with him in mind. Like he was attached to the project before the book was even like
Ryan Gosling.
starting being written. Yeah, like
When was the book written?
2019. Is that right?
2019, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I can't wait for him to narrate the audiobook so I can listen to it on my drive to
That's
work.
so
That'd be
odd
great,
to
too.
write a book with an actor in mind. Publication was 2021.
Well, you gotta think though, like he had The Martian, right? So he probably had in the back of his mind like
That's
the idea
fair.
that it could be
Yeah.
adapted.
That makes sense.
yeah.
But yeah,
I hope we
Nice.
get. There are a lot of there are a lot of books to be adapted to movies, and with the success of The Martian and this, I hope we get more of those.
And
It's just great to
Dune.
see. Yeah, Dune. This is a good. And we have the Odyssey. This is a good literature to movie adaptation year.
I
Actually,
didn't
I'd
realize
hope
the
it- I
Odyssey
mean,
was a book. I still haven't seen that.
It's arguably one of the oldest books.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't really.
I mean, technically, you
like
can't really
old
call it a
books.
book at
I
that
only
time.
read new
It's a
books.
different structure of
Oh
storytelling.
my!
The first book was still like the 1700s. Be
The
Yeah,
first book was the
Story.
1700s.
formalized, capital B book. You can say there were
Nah,
stories
dude,
before then.
Anyways, so
crazy.
Project Hail Mary is a cool
I
movie.
think that's misinformation.
I don't really care about the
dude.
history of books, but thank you.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's not what this topic is on.
Should we go to spoilers?
Yeah, let's give our ratings. I'll start us off. I have it, and this is what I will give it right now as a 4.5. I'll explain why it's not 5 in spoilers, but I have it 4.5, and I expect when I see it, which I'm going to try to see in theaters before it's gone again, it will go to a 5, but it's at 4.5 right now.
I have bad news for Evan because I'm only gonna give it a 4.
That's fine. I think Trent having it in his top 4 at a 4.5 is insane.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I'm
that's
fine. I'm
low.
fine with a different ranking. Just
Oh.
putting it in your top 4 and it not being perfect. Is
I don't
like,
rate stuff
what are
the
you
same
doing?
as Evan, guys. It's wrong. Oh,
No,
Evan,
that's-
it's
No.
not this again.
Evan's
no,
right, Trent. The way you're rating
not
things
this
is
again.
is
I don't want to do
inherently-
this
I think
again.
ratings
It's
is
inherently
literally
messed up.
subjective. So
I
you
don't
can
want to
actually
no,
do
look how
this
it's saying, buddy. Go
again.
suck
It's
on an egg.
inherently wrong. You
Ah.
can't have something in your
We're
top
doing
4 if
this
it's rated less high
again.
than
Alright,
other
alright.
movies.
Too
That
What are you
doesn't make
giving
any
it?
sense.
Sorry, no, Luke. What are you giving it? Sorry.
5.
I'm also at a 5.
Epic.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Spoiler
Before I go, actually,
warning.
I want to hear Zach. Why only 4? Like, what?
Yeah,
what
that's fair.
is?
I gotta be
missing
honest.
From your,
I
from your
really
5?
like the movie, but the ending was not great. I did not love the ending. I think it
Continue on
was
that. Let's go right into the end. And what did you not like?
okay. So big spoilers.
Spoilers.
The entire premise
We're in the
of the
spoiler section.
movie is that this is a suicide mission and that he will not be making it back.
Okay.
That's what they build up for like most of the movie. And then he just friggin' sends a pod out, and then it's like, oh, but if he sends the pod, he doesn't get to return to Earth. He's got to go save Rocky. Oh, what a moral dilemma. So then he goes and saves Rocky, and they're like, oh, JK, one more time, because he actually can just go back to Earth whenever he wants. We were like, there were no stakes in this entire movie. And when Rocky was like about to die, I literally was thinking, if we see Rocky in the next 10 seconds, he's alive. And sure enough, Hollywood can't kill off a character. So I just felt like this was like the first movie with like zero stakes, because anything that was like, this would be really bad if it happened, was solved like 10 seconds later.
We'll maybe talk more about the Rocky thing in a sec, because I'll have something to say about that. But as far as the ending, like he literally, like, he has the choice to either go home and make it, or go save Rocky, and to what he knows, being a one ticket not to Earth, a one ticket to Rocky, and then not having enough fuel to Earth. So he does make the decision to lose his chance on going home. So for
Yeah.
me, that's like the satisfying stakes that he, I guess, makes. I know what you mean. By the end of it, he does have the option, but then he doesn't even go home. Then he stays there. So I know what you mean, but I don't agree.
Yeah, I was gonna say the stakes change, but there still are stakes.
They change. Good way of putting it. Thank you.
Like, so the first time we see him, he thinks it's a suicide mission, and then Rocky is like, "Oh, I have the stuff. You can make this not a suicide mission." And so then it's yay, it's happy, and then it's, oh shoot, I have to go back and save Rocky. So then the stakes change from not being able to return home to saving Rocky or returning home.
Yeah.
There's still stakes.
I don't know. It's just like, man, you tried to get me once. You're not going to get me again with the same thing. Be like, we can't return. But he really can't return home this time. Oh, but he can. Never mind. I don't know.
His
I
acts
thought it was
defe-
just
I don't-
kind of a cop out.
I don't agree. I like the ending, but I have heard other people say too that they feel like the movie almost feels like it ends at 3 different spots.
Yeah.
And I did get that even watching it the first time. Well, I do like how it ends. And obviously I guess that's how it happens in the book, so it's hard, but I mean, they're both
I don't care
tied
about the
together.
book. We're reviewing the movie right now.
It's true, but I mean, so like it does feel like I found even too watching it, like when he makes the choice to go meet Rocky in his spaceship and they meet each other, like the movie could have ended there.
If it ended there, it
And
would
then
have been so
afterwards-
much better.
Like just if they meet
When
in
he
space,
first
because he's
meets
still
Rocky.
no.
No,
At
when
the
he goes
end,
back.
instead of him going to the planet, when he goes back and meets Rocky in the ship for the right before he goes to Rocky's planet. I think the movie could have ended there. It's just as satisfying in a sense because it's like, oh, he made the choice to go with Rocky,
Wow.
and you don't need to know what happens further. And then we have that other scene at the end, which is a great end. I like it a lot. And then you even have a scene
I th-
earlier.
Sorry.
So I think there are 3 separate moments where I think you still would get a satisfying end. That they do feel like they could be ending moments of the story.
I disagree, because then you're ending it straight at the climax and you don't get any of the resolution. You need that falling action after a climax.
Well, you already
That's
have
just
that. Like you
story
would get
structure.
you would get the pilots, you would get the things sending it back. You get the things being sent back to Earth. You still have that scene. You're having him meet Rocky in the spaceship, which means you can assume that
Saying,
Rocky's
I'm
probably
coming
gonna
to
make it
save
back.
you.
Yeah,
That is
and
the
then
climax. The climax is him saying, I'm here to save you, Rocky.
the climax
Yes.
is definitely before then. That's
No,
what
the
I'm saying. The
climax is when they got the friggin' anti-things to eat the stuff and save the planet.
Yes. Yes,
No,
when
no.
they're pulling over the planet, that's the climax of the
What?
story.
No, it's not.
Dude, it's crazy you don't understand the story structure of this movie. That's insane.
It's crazy that you know, because that is a plot climax, but this is a character driven. So therefore, the character arc is where the climax is. That's how the arc works.
That's so friggin'.
But there's
And-
2 main characters. There's Rocky
Yes.
and him, and Rocky's climactic character moment is earlier in the movie when he chooses to get out of his hole. In that scene, the climactic action point of the movie, and
Who
save
is the
Ryan Gosling's
protagonist?
character.
Who is the protagonist?
I mean, I would say there's two protagonists.
No. Who is the protagonist? Come on.
It's Rocky and it's
No,
Ryland
okay,
Grace.
so you know you're wrong. It's Ryland Grace.
I'm not wrong. That the
His arc
protagonist.
is accepting his cowardice. And so when he decides to go back for Rocky, that is obviously the climax because he is accepting who he is. He is now being a brave person.
Accepting
is
the
the climax.
cowardice,
There's
his
no-
spacewalks were way more than that.
I think he's
Those
already
are
shown he's a brave
interesting.
person by his actions.
Those are action scenes that does not make them climax scenes. Where is the emotional climax of the movie?
They saved the
His emotional-
planet when he goes and gets the winch. That's the planet is saved.
that
That's
is
the
getting
the
emotional
stuff.
climax.
But
That is
even
getting
the
this-
climax doesn't even have to be him meeting Rocky the second time. Him choosing in the ship to go towards Rocky, and then we see the travel. That's part of the falling action. That's the climax. If you're arguing that's
No.
his character, if you're arguing it's his choice to go after Rocky, he does that, and then we have
No.
the falling action of his ship going towards Rocky's
I
ship.
never said it was the choice. I said it was him meeting up with Rocky again.
But how is that the
That is
climax?
where
The
the
climax,
climax
you're
is.
saying it's his character. His character, he's making the choice to sacrifice his life on
Okay.
Earth when he
So is
decides
there
to go
zero
after
tension
Rocky in the
after that?
spaceship.
When he decides to go back for Rocky and save Rocky, is there any tension after that? Yes, the tension is, will he find Rocky? Will he save Rocky?
There's not
Will
really
Rocky
tension.
even
The scene is
that
not really
that is
tension.
where the tension is. Yes,
He's
it is.
he's
I don't
when
think
he's
so.
waiting in the hallway
What?
thing. You remember when he's waiting in
Yes.
the hallway
The
thing? and he
hallway's
literally
the
calls
hallway's the
Rocky?
only
That was
scene where
very
there's
built
tension.
up. I'll give you that,
No,
Evan. That was very built up.
Yeah.
The hallway scene is the
Yeah.
only one where there's tension. When his
That's
ship
like
is
10
flying,
Because
it's
seconds
not.
long.
that's building to the climax. The climax is him
Yeah,
saving
I think I
Rocky.
agree,
I
Evan.
fully agree. The climax already happened. The climax is not
No.
him saving Rocky. Rocky's already alive. It's him making the choice to go after Rocky.
Okay.
If you're
I
saying
think
it's
you are
based on the character.
misunderstanding the story structure of
No,
this.
I
Nah,
disagree.
dude, I think you are.
Yes,
When
I
you
don't
sum
I don't
up,
think you understand what's happening here.
when you ask somebody
No.
what the point of this movie is, you don't say the movie is about him saving his alien friend.
Okay,
You
but
say
it would
that
be a
this is
boring
about him
movie
saving the planet because that's the climax.
and overcoming his personal internal conflict.
But
If
he already
if it
does
was
that.
just a plot-driven story and the character was boring, you wouldn't care. So if you care about the character, then yes, the emotional climax is more important if it's a character-driven story, which
But
I
the
would argue
emotion,
this is. The plot is secondary in this.
but the emotional climax is when he makes the decision to go after Rocky. It's
No,
not
the
when he meets
emotional
Rocky.
climax is saving Rocky.
No, because Rocky
Yes.
Rocky isn't saved. No, it's his decision because that the act of bravery. You're saying it's a whole story. You're saying the story, and I mostly agree with this, is about him being a coward and then not being a coward. The act of not being a coward is not him walking the space plank back to Rocky's ship, which he's already done multiple times in the movie. It's his choice to give up his life on Earth to fly towards Rocky's ship, which will end his life. That, if your argument that it's only an emotional climax the movie's building to, that is clearly the climax of the film emotionally. It's his choice. It's
No,
not the
dude.
it's not the getting to the
What are we
ship that's the
talking about here?
climax.
Falling action has no tension in it. That is why it's a resolution. It's you're done. So if there is any tension
God.
from that point on, it hasn't reached the climax yet. That is how story structure work.
Dude, story structure is not prescriptive, okay? It's not all the same all the time. That's a crazy take. So even
I'm
if
not saying it is, but you can't have a climax and then like a secondary climax in your resolution. That is stupid.
yes, you can. That's I'm saying that's what the movie's doing is it's kind of
Not in
setting
a
up a
traditional.
secondary.
No.
That tension there does not feel like real tension. And that's part of the problem is that it has that second part. You could cut that part. The movie could end when he meets Rocky on the ship. And I think you still definitely have the character climax. Even if you don't have if you just have him going to the ship, we're still getting Rocky's character climax. We're still getting Ryland Grace's character climax because it's the choice. That's the climactic decision of the film. The choice to give up his life to go after Rocky is the climactic character choice in the film.
So you don't want to know what happens to him after that. You're just fine being like, all right. We don't see him grapple with the choice. Does he regret it? Maybe he regrets going back to save Rocky. No, you don't want any of that.
2-minute timer.
You don't want any type of resolution with this. You just want to end it at the climax. That's
the
crazy.
resolution. No, the resolution. We don't need to know. Like even at the end of the movie, you said where he chooses to stay at the Rocky's planet. We don't know that. He chose to stay in the moment there, but Rocky offers him the choice the same day. It's not like we jump in time and he's still on Rocky's planet. It's the same day that he teaches the rocks. So we're still not knowing what's happening in the end of that scene. You don't need to know what's going to happen in the future of a movie for it not to be a satisfying ending. I would have been satisfied if it ended with him meeting Rocky on the ship. That would have been a satisfying ending to me.
Nah. Okay. All right. We can move on because this is such a stupid argument. Holy cow! I lost brain cells
Nah,
there.
I'll
This
I'll
is
I'll
that's
I'll
crazy.
uh
on.
I'll end it here just with a final thing. I think the ending is fantastic where he continues to teach. I like that part of it really really well, and I feel like I would not have felt as fulfilled if that ending wasn't exactly that, with him just still teaching, and especially with him then learning that, like, I know it was just strap, but like the humans just kind of threw him on this mission even though he didn't want to, type thing. I think it would have been weird for him just to kind of go back. So
Can I
yeah, but
add
we'll
something
move
to
forward.
that?
Go for it, Zach. Yeah, for sure.
About the teaching, I
Please.
thought that was weird because he never wanted to be a teacher. He wanted to be a scientist, but all his stuff got shut down, so he started teaching. And then at the end, you're like, oh, but he's still teaching. So he didn't want that. He was doing that because he had
No,
to.
he loves teaching. Like,
I was gonna say
Like, I
yeah,
think
he
he's
loves
come
teaching.
around on it, but it's just, I thought it was
yes.
interesting that that's not what he wanted at the point. So, like, his happy
Yeah,
ending is not even really what he was going for in the beginning.
maybe, but like he has come around to teaching, and like you can tell that he puts effort into being a teacher. He's proud of it. Yeah. If that was
Yeah.
more part of the movie, like maybe if they showed more about like how maybe how much he was disappointed with being kicked out of like the science community and stuff like
Yeah.
that, maybe I'd get more down with that. But
He did use a whiteboard a
guy was a
lot in the
teacher.
movie, so I think maybe he
He
did come around.
he did use a whiteboard a lot. I'll go into my reason for giving it 4.5. And sorry, I read the book.
Nerd.
In the book, and this kind of goes, I think you were saying this, Zach, right? With when Rocky was about to die. You did say that a
Yeah.
second ago, right?
Yeah.
So in the book, spoiler for the book, Rocky, this is when they're crashing, they're spinning out of control and whatever, and then there's pressure, and Ryan Gosling Grace is up against some wall, and Rocky comes out and saves him, and puts the ship in centrifuge and fixes everything. In the movie, Rocky somehow he has to jump out of his enclosure, and then he somehow goes back into his enclosure himself, and then is goes to sleep for a little bit, and then wakes back up and he's fine. In the book, he gets knocked out on the oxygen side. He gets knocked out. Grace is knocked out. Grace wakes up, and Grace sees that Rocky's still on his side of the ship. So then Grace lugs him back to Rocky's side of the ship that has his pressurized atmosphere. Uh, Rocky's there. He's not getting better, so Grace has to help him. And what he actually does is he like uses like this weird air pressurized thing to blow some of the soot that's in Rocky's what's the word, vents, to help him breathe. And then after Grace does that, Rocky wakes back up and he's saved. So when
Oh yeah,
watching the
that
movie, and I
changes
didn't
nothing for me.
see,
Thank you, Zach. That's
that's
what I should.
upsetting. But anyway, in the movie, Grace doesn't do anything to help Rocky. So
Okay,
the whole time I'm there just waiting for him to do something, and he's just sitting around doing nothing. And
I
then boom,
disagree. He
Rocky just
puts
stands
him.
up for no reason.
He puts him back in his enclosure.
No, he doesn't.
Does he not?
Rocky goes there. Maybe
I
he's
thought
following
Rocky
like the
just
soot
went
on the
back into
ground,
his little
and then he
hamster
finds
ball,
him.
and then he puts him in the real enclosure.
Rocky goes back to the enclosure, but Ryan Gosling closes it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he does something.
I don't think he closes it back up.
He definitely does that.
Pretty
Probably
sure.
twice. Not to flex on you book readers, but I actually watched the film.
Did you see it twice now? Oh no, I didn't know that you saw it with your family. I don't. Regardless, though, I don't think he does.
Oh, pretty sure
Yeah,
he
well,
does.
never mind then, I guess.
Anyway,
No, it
that's
can't be
not
that.
enough for me. If he
Okay.
just closes it, that's still not
So,
enough for me,
Trent,
'cause
Why is that? It's missing.
Why did
I'll
that
give you
stand
that.
out
Why
for
is such
you?
a big deal for you?
So again, when I'm watching it the whole time, I'm like, oh, Grace is gonna do something to help Rocky, right? Oh, Grace is gonna do something to help Rocky, right? And then he just doesn't. And then boom, Rocky's just up.
In his defense, he
So
does a lot more at the end of the movie to help him.
Rocky to Grace, you mean?
No, Grace
I think
goes
so
back
when
to
Grace
save his
goes
whole
to save him
planet.
in the ship.
Yeah.
He returns
Oh,
the
sure.
favor.
Yeah, sure. I'm not saying like Grace is useless, because the whole time they help each other throughout the whole movie. But just for that specific moment, which was a very big moment in the book, not the climactic ending or anything like that. Don't want to, bring up a previous argument or
Oh
anything.
my
Um,
goodness.
Crazy.
Stop.
but
Please
it just was a
stop.
very big moment. And like I said, when I was watching it, it just took me out of it because they didn't bring that in. And I think they should have.
You don't have to be the bad guy of the pod, but Trent, that's a terrible take. I'm just going. I'm gonna be the bad guy of the pod. I don't know how that
That
bumps
Fair
off
wait,
enough.
extra
yeah.
star.
So that's your half point. That's
Well, no,
interesting.
couldn't you even just understand from the fact of of understanding the story beforehand, then going into it, and then waiting for something to happen for it to just not happen? Like, wouldn't you be able to
But
understand that?
Don't read the
Sure,
books
but
then, dude.
that
Books
to me
make it
would be
worse.
a huge like plot detail that is just gone. So like if he didn't go back for Rocky at the end, then I'd be like, okay, what the frig, this changed so much. But changing, because in the book it's like
Oh, you're right.
Rocky still wakes up and is like, oh, you shouldn't have actually done that. I was healing. That was a bad thing to do. And so then Ryland is like, well, shoot, sorry, dude. And like that's it. That's as far as that goes. Um, that is not nothing to me, you know? I don't need that.
yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
to
gonna have to
me,
cut some stuff from
I
an
was gonna
Yeah.
say
adaptation. Like,
that made it. That seems like one of those cuts that's worth it because you have such a time constraint on movies. And a movie that's
Yeah.
already 2.5 hours, you are gonna have to pick and choose a little bit.
It wouldn't be a long thing to include. That's a good point, Evan,
Yeah,
because you
but
are right. He comes out afterwards and says that did nothing. Did he say that
yeah.
did nothing though? Yeah, I think he did.
I
No,
think
he
Evan said it
said
was harmful for him.
yeah, it was actually
Yeah,
bad because that
because
was
he
like a
sprayed out
stab.
some. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's a good point. Um, yeah, that's a good point. My only, but I still see. No, that is a good point.
If you watch the 4 hour cut, it might be in there. You'll be happy. I don't know, man. That's just such a
Yeah.
non-issue for
I was
me
gonna
that
say this
half a
is
star
that's
devoted to that
wild.
is wild.
Especially,
Well, no, it really
yeah,
threw me off. And reading the book, and you're right. I guess hindsight, it isn't like this. But reading the book, you're like, oh, if he doesn't do anything, Rocky dies.
Mhm.
And you are right. That's not the case. But I forgot that. So when I was watching it, I'm like, dude, he has to do something else. Rocky dies, and then he just doesn't, and then Rocky's still alive. So that whole thing just didn't work for me, and it still doesn't work for me because in the moment, we and Grace thinks that he is gonna die, so he should be doing something.
what
Um,
does he doesn't know anything about his biology? Just like in the book, it's probably more
yes,
harmful if you're just
and
doing stuff you don't know.
sure, and the book does a really good job at it because Grace is like, I'm not a doctor. Like, what the fudge am I gonna do? And then he tries to think of like what a doctor would maybe do, and then he analyzes Rocky, and then he's like, dude, his vents aren't breathing. Maybe he needs this. Um, so no, that's very stupid, Luke. If you want to be aggressive, I can be
No.
aggressive back.
No. Come
That's a
on,
bad take,
man.
dude.
But
Again,
yeah, no,
4 hour
that's a
take
decent
for
point. And I
you,
think I
Trent.
think next time I won't have an issue with it because I'll know not to expect it. But just in the moment, I was like, this is
Okay.
weird.
I just
All
knew
right. I
Rocky
accept that
wasn't
people
gonna
can
die.
change.
I was
I
like,
accept that.
I don't. You're stuck. You're prescriptive. The same way you always will be.
so what did you guys love about the movie? What made it perfect?
I mean, I feel like I've glazed it a lot, but it's everything that a modern blockbuster needs to be. It's fun, it's heartfelt. I cried. The characters are great. The plot is not revolutionary, but it's presented in an exciting way because of the character that I'm all in on it. Um, yeah,
It felt very unique. Like it didn't feel overdone by any stretch of the imagination. I know
no,
what you mean.
no,
Like the
no.
story itself was pretty basic, but it felt very,
I'll
very
say
fresh
for
and
a
Yeah.
it was
space
nice.
movie, it was wild having the protagonist not want to be the one in space. That was
Mhm.
cool. I was like, man, you never see
Yeah, that's a
that.
good point.
Yeah,
It's always the one who
And
like just sneaks by and barely passes the quiz to get on the ship or like whatever.
yeah,
But
exactly.
this time it was the
Fights to be
exact
on there.
opposite. It was kind of refreshing a little bit.
back
Yeah,
to
I
what you
agree.
guys said in the non-spoiler section too. Like it's just really. I think it's such a likable movie. Like complex characters are really nice, but it's also nice when you guys like we just have a good character. We have two good characters who are trying to do its best. And so there's still some complex stuff happening on the side. And they're not perfect people, but they're just trying their best. And it's really heartwarming. I think having that emotional core. Like Chris, I think that the two directors have always been, in my mind, like two of the funniest directors around. I think they're hilarious. 21 Jump Street is one of my favorite comedies. Lego Movie, I think, is one of the funniest movies out there. They don't really miss a beat on this one either. Project Hail Mary is hilarious, but then what really brings the movie to me to elevate it is that emotional core. Specifically, Rocky. Like Rocky, we can talk about the practical effects in a little bit, but Rocky feels like a real being, and his voice acting lines, and he feels like I think we can all love Rocky. And him and Ryan Gosling together are beautiful, and I think
Amaze,
again,
amaze, amaze.
it is.
Maze, maze, maze.
Yep. Ryan
And maybe
Gosling
we
is.
can. No,
Oh,
continue,
sorry. You
Lucas.
can
Sorry. No,
continue.
no, no. You continue. You continue.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Ryan Gosling's like he's really on another level. I mean, I want us to at some point go through his prior works, and he's also doing a lot of space stuff. But we're fans of Ryan Gosling here. Trent, I think, is probably newly converted to being a Gosling fan. I can't really tell, but he's really in my mind he's an actor who I'm really excited for anything he does. I think he can do dramatic, he can do comedic. He's especially well at comedic, and this comedic emotional balance he's been doing in his last couple of things I think has worked really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed completely. It's perfect. Perfect casting for him.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
good.
I was just gonna bring up the practical stuff. We want to talk about that. I was
Let's
very
do it.
surprised to learn that Rocky was all puppeted, just because of how fluid and seamless. Like
Yeah, I didn't actually know that until you guys said it.
it's nuts. They had 5, I think, puppeteers, and they called them Rocketeers, which is funny. Um, and yeah, the whole thing was just fluid, like so well done.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I don't really care for practical or whatever more than the other, as long as it's convincing and well done.
Yeah, no,
But
that's completely fair.
Yeah.
this movie, props to practical, dude. Maybe you're gonna win me over on practical because this was really well done.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was a puppet. Even like the spacewalk stuff, I assumed it was all green screen, but
It's nuts. The scene with when they're capturing um the fudge. What's the predator species called?
Uh, yeah, what do they call him? Frig.
Not
Oh, why? Yes, Chris
taw
Hansen.
amoeba? Is it tar
Yeah,
taw
Talmiba. Talmiba. Yeah, yeah.
amoeba
tau
was the
amoeba?
thing that ate it,
Good
wasn't
job.
it?
The predator thing, yeah. When they were
Yeah.
collecting them and they were in the
Peripheral.
Petrovis line.
Petrova line, and it was
Yeah,
all red. That was
yeah.
all
That
practical.
was
They
cool.
were talking about it on the video, and it was like they used chicken wire, and they put water down the chicken wire, and then they had like an actual infrared lens or something. Uh,
When you
so
said
no,
that,
it sounds
that blew
awesome.
me away, Trent. Because to me, that was like one of the most beautiful scenes I've ever seen. Maybe that was just beautiful. It was a beautiful scene. It made me like open my mouth in awe of space. I was like, this is
And for it to be like a
gorgeous.
hundred
Bro, open
percent,
his
and there's an
mouth in
asterisk there
awe of
because who really
space, but it was
knows,
just
but a
chicken
hundred
wire.
percent practical. Like it's
Well,
nuts.
yeah,
Greg
yeah. No, you go. I was just gonna say,
Greg Fraser is the cinematographer on this, and
My guy,
I would
Greg
say you can
Fraser.
go for it, Evan. What is it? What else has he done?
Dune, the Batman, this now. Shoot, what
didn't he
else has
do
he done?
There was
Oppenheimer too?
another big thing. I
No,
forget now.
that was Hoyt van Hoytema. Yeah, shoot, there's a big one that I'm missing. Why am I
Keep
missing it?
thinking.
The creator?
Oh, I can see it. I don't know if you're looking it up,
Yeah,
but
he
I
did the
think I can see it.
creator, Rogue One.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you do
Killing
did
Rogue
he
One?
Them
do the
Softly?
other Gareth Edwards? No, he
Oh, he
didn't.
did do Rogue One. A really, really, really
Yeah,
talented
just
guy. Like as
incredible.
soon as I saw that he did Dune, I I I don't know him that well. So as soon as I saw that there was the same guy that did Dune Part Two, I was like, oh, that makes sense because
Yeah,
Dune Part Two also had its moments.
He did the Mandalorian.
He did.
yes, he did.
He
Yeah,
thank you. That's the thing I was thinking of. He is kind of responsible for making the volume actually look good. They've since done it in other stuff without him, and it hasn't looked nearly as good. Which I think is really funny just to have one guy known for a thing that other people are doing. Um, so yeah, guy's a goat.
yeah, he's so good, dude. Um, the process, because this looks unlike other digital thing. It was shot digitally, put onto film, and then put back onto digital from the film copy. So that is why it
That's
looks that
weird.
way.
I'm surprised
Interesting.
that works because to me, being
Yeah.
Yeah,
someone that knows nothing, that sounds like a thing that you
wouldn't
Upwards
want
is
to
so
do?
hard, man. No, because it's the same as like files when you like zip it down.
Convert
I
them.
can't think of the other word, but convert it to something, and then convert it to
Compress?
something else, and then
From
convert it to
Word to
something else.
PDF.
Compress. Thank you, Zach. When you compress something to compress something to compress something, like then you lose something out of it.
Well, you don't
So
really
that's
compress
sick.
it when you're transferring it
Yeah.
like that, but yes, I see what you're
No,
saying.
but
That's
that's
why
the
there's
word
still like
I'm
a
looking for.
there's still like a grain, there's a texture to it because digital is very, very clean. So putting it onto film and then back onto digital is how he achieved that. So
That's interesting.
and you don't have to spend the money because film is super expensive. You could just make digital look good. That's what I've been saying. You can make digital look good. Don't make digital look digital. That's all I
Yeah,
want.
Would
put
you
an
still have to
AI
pay for the
filter
film?
on it.
Or you mean
You'd
like
have to
process
pay
the
for the
film?
You have to pay for
yeah.
the film, but you know
Gotcha.
exactly
Sorry,
how much you
ignore me.
need instead of being like, we're going to film from here, so I got to buy this much. Be
Yeah.
like, our final cut is going to be 2 hours and 37 minutes or whatever. I only need that much film kind of deal.
How do they
Exactly.
convert digital to film? What's the process like?
I have no idea. I watched a video on it and it really did not help me at all.
It's like when people take their iPhone to the movie theater and they film it.
Yeah, it's just ripping.
That's crazy. I just can't even picture how you do that. Like, I don't know what
Yeah.
the process would be.
It's
Maybe
like
it is
similar
something
to
like that.
vinyl. Like, how does vinyl work?
It's probably just like how a printer prints out like a picture, but you got to do thousands.
I'm with you, Trent. Sound is so weird to me. The fact that like instead of vinyl, like it's just vibrations, and then my ears hearing those vibrations, but every vibration is so distinct that I can hear a voice and a sound and music is crazy.
It's fake. It's
Yeah.
like, how does the
That's not
internet
real.
like ride the air? You know, like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
dude,
real.
waves.
Yeah, not real. Internet's not
I
real.
don't know what else we want to go into, boys and girls.
I do
The
have
movie
blind
was very
ranking,
funny.
but that's normally towards the end. So
Okay,
Uh,
that's cool.
I think we're getting
quick
there.
thing
We're
before
over an
blind
hour.
ranking. I think it's cool. Ryan Gosling, I think, came and said he's really interested in space movies, and he's done like 3 of them already, and he's queued up to do the next Star Wars. To go over the ones he's done. He's done Blade Runner
Yeah.
2049. He did First Man with Damien Chazelle, my boy, and he did this now. And there might have been another one there. I'm not sure. And now he's up to do the next Star Wars, a new Star Wars one. I think he just got last I heard he was up for another space movie that he might be a part of. So he's really kind of doing a lot of space stuff. It's good to have a sci-fi star.
I thought it was interesting too. He had an interview where he was talking about like who needs to save Hollywood or whatever, and he's like, it's not your guys' job to save Hollywood. It's like Hollywood's job to produce stuff worth watching, basically. And I thought that was a really good take, especially from someone who's so connected to that scene. It's nice to see that he kind of recognizes where the responsibility lies in an industry that
That is really
doesn't
cool.
look too hot, but it's also
Yeah.
hot.
We're
No,
just
that is really
glazing
cool.
Gosling now.
He
He seems
seems
really humble.
Listen,
he
man, if the
seems like a
shoe
nice guy.
fits,
Like until he comes out to be like a terrible person, he seems like a nice
Why
guy.
would you put that in the air, dude?
until
It
you know
always
the shoe
happens.
fits.
Just a
I
random
was like,
celebrity will come
ever
out
see that
and
scene
be
where he's
like,
on Jeopardy? It's like, what is IDK? And he got it right.
you got it right.
yeah,
Was
That
that
is so
marketing?
yeah, it was.
Or was
Yeah.
that actually? I thought I was gonna say
No,
that has to have been marketing. I
it's
thought it was
probably
marketing. I was like,
it seems too dumb to be real, but I'm still here for it. You know, anything with
like
Gus
this
at this
video.
point, I'm here for it.
Margot Robbie called him the perfect man in that interview. He heard that. He's like, what? I was like, why would you say that?
He
I was like,
flutes his own pie crust. That is my man right there. I want to learn
Oh
how to
my
make pie. He
goodness.
flutes his own crust. Guy's perfect.
We could talk. We haven't talked at all about Hueller. Hueller. We didn't
I
really
have
talk about
nothing
her
to
in the
say
movie.
about her. She's in the movie. She drugged my boy.
Well, we'll talk about this. A really awesome scene that they added that wasn't in the movie. She sings at a karaoke thing, and everyone has been saying that it's like one of the most emotionally hidden scenes in the whole film. Uh,
Yeah.
which I think I'd
Haley
agree.
cried.
She sings, and she never cries. So that's
Yeah,
pretty.
she's the hard as stone, dude.
And she sings Harry Styles' song.
You
I
got
don't actually
this.
know the title of it. No, I have
Oh,
no idea actually.
sign of the times, dude.
Sign of the
It's
Times.
in the
That's
first line of the
I
song.
was gonna say that's in this. That's in the song.
Don't stop your
Um,
crying. It's
Copyright.
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 no, you're right,
Banger.
Trent.
Really good.
I thought that
Really
scene
really
was
good.
kind of odd. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I know they need to build her up, but why is this Howard doing it?
Well, the song fits the movie so well, and like
Yeah.
So well. So
Yeah.
I think
well,
I
yeah.
told Evan this afterwards. I kind of thought he was going to be forced on the space. I thought the first time I watched it, I thought she was singing that song, she was almost telling him to run away. Like she was like, it's I don't know. It's just she's looking at him, and she's talking about how the world's coming to an end, and he doesn't. He looks so non-pulsed, and he ends up on the spaceship, and he doesn't want to be on the spaceship, and I think all those things together make that scene. I can see why people love that scene. It's not. Oh, before we do that, we should do our favorite scenes. It's not my favorite scene of the movie, but it is very powerful.
It's layered. It's a layered scene.
I think that
There's
scene would be
layers
more
to it.
powerful if it did do that stuff, though, but it didn't. He still didn't want to go on, so she had to force him. So I don't know.
No, but I just mean like you don't know you know where it's going. You know that he ends up on the spaceship in that he ends up, but you don't know how he gets on, and then she's singing that. I think it works really well in the moment.
I agree. I
If you
concur,
don't
Luke.
know, now you know.
Friend.
To be fair, before we do our favorite one, I will say my least favorite part of the movie on the second rewatch was all the stuff on Earth. As soon as Rocky and Rylan are together, everything there is dynamite. The
Yeah.
setup feels a little bit slower. I still,
I kind of agree,
505 love it.
except for I think I'd say my least favorite's got to be the ending.
Yeah, I mean, I like the ending. And but I thought just on the rewatch, and I rewatched it like 3 days after, so I'm sure if I rewatched it more time, I wouldn't have this complaint. But on like immediate rewatch, it feels slower whenever we're not with Rocky and Rylan together, and whenever we're at them, it's the best time.
That's
of my life.
true. I would agree with that. I think it really does slow down on Earth. And maybe that's like, well, they secretly knew because of the gravity, time is actually slower.
That's crazy.
Dude, if somebody says that, I said it. I called it, dude.
Okay,
I
favorite
will
moments.
agree.
Oh,
No, I was just
oh,
going to agree
sorry,
that the beginning is quite slow. It was the same in the book, and I think that's because it keeps you in the dark just a little too long. You don't know why he's there. You don't know why he can't remember anything. You don't know why you're going back and forth from Earth to space. I think it keeps you in the dark just like a hair too long. It overstays its welcome. But then once Rocky comes, everything just turns right up. So
I had no issues with that at all. I thought it was perfect. So if we want to pick the favorite scenes, I guess right now, this is
Favorite?
our famous segment of the pod where we pick our favorite somethings. So
Have
I'm
we
gonna look
ever
at.
done this?
We have a few times, but that's all right. Yeah, we're just gonna pick a favorite scenes.
Yeah, we don't do very
I
consistently.
haven't actually picked a scene yet, which is awkward, so I can't go now.
If
I
you
have
can't
one.
come up with one on the spot, then it's not your favorite scene.
Just
Yeah,
like in the
Evan, what's
moment.
yours?
I'll say the Talmuba collecting scene. It's just so beautiful. And yeah, I really can't say much about it other than it's beautifully shot. It's the culmination of what he's been working towards, and things are good for a moment, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's a good character experiencing a good moment. And that is just nice to see.
I was gonna say something similar, but I was gonna say right before that, when he goes out on that spacewalk, it just felt like there's a lot of character development that happened there. There's a lot of things he didn't want to do, but he knew he had to, like for the betterment of everybody. And then seeing him like drop the winch, and Rocky's like, "Get back in here! It's not safe." He's like, "No, I gotta do it." And then he like goes and gets the thing. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was like a big step for him, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the back and forth between the two of them during all that was really really well
But it was
done.
nice too because like that scene does so much because it also sets in how much they started to actually care for each other.
Mhm.
Like Rocky was really worried about him in that moment, and I think it just set that up really well.
Agreed.
Yeah. My top scene was when Rocky goes out of his pod to save Ryan Gosling. That scene had me in tears because I'd assumed that like if a human goes out of our atmosphere, we die instantly. So I kind of thought that Rocky was dead 100% because him leaving his atmosphere for obviously he's a different species, but that's just kind of what I thought. So I thought he was, and he kind of does. He makes the choice to sacrifice his own life for a person from a completely different planet who he must know probably can't get the stuff back to his home, but he cared so deeply for this person that that's all he could think about. And the one it had me, I was bawling that whole time when Ryland is then riding over Gosling. I was telling Evan after we watched it, that I thought Rocky was dead in that scene, and that Ryan Gosling was gonna go crazy because like this guy sacrificed himself and he wanted him to wake back up, but I thought he was dead. I was like, Ryan,
Nah,
don't kid yourself. The Rock's gone, and
I knew
that
he
whole
wasn't
thing
gonna
was
die, dude.
emotional.
They don't
Yeah, I
kill
thought so.
anybody off in movies anymore. They gotta play everything too safe now.
I thought they were going to. So that's mine. I thought it was beautiful.
Could you imagine if it went that way? That Rocky dies and then he just
That'd have been
goes
so
crazy? Because I
depressing.
think he would. Like, I definitely think he would have just
Okay.
lost it. Like, that would have been a very interesting thing to see.
Well, that's why, because when he says like you have to wake up, I was like, he's dead. He's not waking up.
I'm glad they
He
didn't
dies
because
first, so.
I feel like if they killed Rocky off, they would have went down like a very like typical path of these space movies where it's like, oh, everybody dies, they go crazy, and then you'd get like The Martian where he like sabotages someone who tries to save him or something.
It's true. I like the happy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say one different. If I didn't want that, then I would maybe say Evans. But I think my favorite one, I would give it to when he opens up the hash door and then Rocky's just there in his ball, and then he just flies into the ship, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Room, messy, room. Why everything messy?" It's just fantastic. The movie
That's so
was so
good.
good with little humor moments like that. So good. And then oh shoot, I had an audible mention, but that totally just left my brain. Fudge. Now it's gone. It's a really funny thing though.
I'll have an honorable mention for when Rocky and Ryan are exploring the Earth
Oh,
together in the simulation. Oh, when Rocky talks about Ryan's girlfriend and
Yeah.
hating her. That part was
Yeah.
hilarious. We hate him.
Rocky hate.
Rocky hate Mark.
The
So
other thing
good.
I was gonna say, when he was when Grace was eating food, and then Rocky was like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like, "I'm just eating. What does it look like when
We
you
eat
eat?" And
gracefully.
Yeah, we eat beautifully, and he does like a little like stand up, and then the thing is absolutely disgusting. Oh,
Yeah.
I
Looks like he's
laughed
shoving food up his
so
butt,
hard,
to be honest.
Yeah.
Compared to human
so
and arm.
hard. Yeah,
I
I
thought
remember
that
the
was
book. Like, I
funny.
think he flips upside down and like feeds his like top or something like that.
That would have
So if
changed a
anything,
lot.
I
Yeah.
think the movie was like more disgusting. It's
Yeah.
just so.
I think so.
I will
Well,
say,
yeah.
back to the girlfriend thing. I thought that was such a throwaway. I really wanted to know more about that.
But it's not really
Yeah,
about the girlfriend.
that was just those two riffing. That was just
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling and James Ortiz riffing. So that's all that was born out of. I didn't need more backstory for the girlfriend or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess it was just like if you're gonna add it, like do it for a reason, but or don't.
Well,
Like
I
either
think
would
the
have been
reason is it's
fine.
relationship building. Like, oh, Rocky, like, yeah, you don't just say I hate anyone. They're friends at that point. Like, it's
Yeah,
establishing that more.
Yeah.
and it shows that Grace is alone. Like there is genuinely no one for him. The
Yeah, but
one
I feel
person
like
he
they've
thought
already
his friend.
established that. He already talks about how he's biking to school. They already talk about it so many times because he's the only one who can go on the mission. It's like I don't need that again.
Well, no, I think it
First of
shows
all,
his Earth life is lonely.
Yeah.
biking doesn't make someone lonely. To our bike listeners that lonely someone. I know it's X
Yeah.
one. You can be
Trent's
happily.
He
dad,
says that.
if you're
That's a
listening right now.
quote. It's not me, dude.
Biking
I
is not a
love biking.
dissatisfied life.
But the Project Hail Mary hates bikes.
Should we go into the blind ranking?
Here we go again.
I have a quick
Yeah,
game
we
thing
can.
too, but we'll do Evans first, then we can do mine if there's time.
Sure. Yeah, we can hop into it.
Oh boy.
Unless, yeah.
Yeah. No objections?
No?
All right. First up, Ryan Gosling. There's 5, and I think everyone's seen all of these, so hopefully we can do it.
Oh, I sure hope so.
And I am going to start all of them now with Project Hail Mary. I realized I should be doing that because then you guys can't like decide later. So Project Hail Mary, where are you putting it in your top 5 Goslings?
I'm putting it personally at 2.
I think 2 is probably the safest bet.
2.
Yeah, there's one movie I'd have above it, and it's they're both my top 4. So I know Trent's gonna be lower on that movie, so I kind of want to put this at 1 because I'm worried
No,
that I
don't
might
do
go
that.
high.
I hate when you guys try to freaking
No,
like
I'm not. I'm putting it 2. I
group
said
each
2. I'm
other's
just saying.
scores. It literally defeats the whole purpose of the game.
I'm talking out my thought
I would
process
put
here.
it at. I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just trying to decide in my head what I would do it as.
He's like, they put it at 2. I gotta put it at 4, so it ends up at 3.
No, I'm trying to decide if it's my favorite Ryan movie.
Well, what would be the contender for you
And I
liking
don't
more?
know.
Lars and the Real Girl, The Notebook,
Yeah.
Nice Guys,
Bro, I was
Barbie.
thinking like Blade Runner or Notebook.
Sorry, I don't think long. Just give me like 2
You
more
weren't thinking
seconds.
Lars, Zach? I thought you loved Lars. That's
Yeah,
why
it's
you
I
were
did
4.5.
love
Yeah,
Lars.
I'm gonna put it as 1. But I know
1.
it's
Okay,
just
it does average out to 2 because
Yeah.
those guys pretty much no matter what you said, it was gonna have to go to 2 unless
Unless
you
you
said
did put it at
5.
4.
Yeah. All right, so Project Hail Mary at 2. Next up is Barbie.
I'm okay with like a 4 on this one.
I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna
4.
put it at 4.
Like it's
Okay,
not
so
bad.
again-
It's just Big Gus is so many movies, you know.
Yeah, I love
Mojo
Barbie.
Dojo Pasta House.
I honestly, I'm
Great scene.
afraid to admit this in public, but I really liked Barbie. I thought it was funny.
Nah,
Don't be
Barbie's
afraid,
Barbie's
dude.
Great
hilarious.
movie.
Own it, dude. Own it.
Barbie's
Um,
hilarious. Great.
Have,
Margot Robbie.
have we all seen Fall Guy? I think we all watched it together, or most of us anyway. All right, so Fall Guy is next. Where you putting
Perfect
Fall Guy?
5. Oh my gosh, guys, we could have the perfect list here. I like Fall Guy. It's worse than Barbie.
Oh, that's the one where he's like, you have to eat carbs. Your brain works on carbs.
Oh yeah. What do we have gone? Sorry, 1 and 4 or 2 and
2 and
4.
4.
Sorry,
2 and
2
4,
and
yeah.
4. I think I would give it a 3.
3.
Really?
I don't know if
above Barbie?
I was gonna say I don't know if I put it above Barbie. I think I'm giving it a 5.
Okay, sorry, Trent. It's going to 5 again.
Thank you, Zach.
Next up is Lars and the Real Girl.
Trent trying to sell on this list. I
1.
can go 3.
This one's hard.
You are the decider. Do you go 1 or 3, Zach?
Wait, Luke said something? I didn't hear Luke.
Yeah,
I said
Luke
3.
said 3.
Oh,
Trent said
uh-oh.
1.
Oh man, I don't know. Like I liked it. I really liked Lars and the Real
It's still in
So-
good company. I think all these movies are bangers.
Girl.
Trent, you like Lars and the Real Girl more than Project Hail Mary?
No, I said Project Hail Mary is
Okay.
1, but I didn't get it.
Right.
I was gonna say, I don't
Okay.
I
think
was
I
trying to screw the list over.
I think Project Hail Mary. I
No,
like.
I'm
No,
trying
I'm
to
just
get what I
teasing you,
wanted,
I'm
and
just
you
teasing
said
you, man.
no.
I'm just teasing you.
Oh, I don't know. This one's
list is
hard.
so scuffed.
What? You think this list is scuffed?
So far, I haven't got any of my
I think
things.
it's pretty good right now.
Well, when you have Project Hail Mary over Barbie and Barbie over Fall Guy? Oh, I guess you wouldn't have Barbie
You've
over
not
Fall
been
Guy.
listening to what I said. I would have Project Hail Mary 1, Barbie is 3. Did we do another one?
Fall Guy.
Fall
Fall
Guy.
Guy, you.
Fall Guy is
freaking
4. Yeah,
clown.
listen.
Well,
that's
right now
literally-
we have them. We still have
That
them in the
is-
same order.
No, we. Oh, yeah, but they're not where. Because I think I know what's
And
coming.
the list isn't that scuffed, dude. Oh, shut
It's-
your mouth.
Oh,
it's
Go
my
back
gonna be.
home.
goodness.
Go back to Moncton. I mean, go back
I
to
think I'm gonna
Dogs.
go. I think I'm gonna put it number 1, dude.
Number 1. All right.
No,
Lars goes
I
number
hate
1.
both of you.
So, are there any guesses for what number 3 is?
I think number 3 is gonna be The Notebook.
I kind of thought I was hoping you'd say La La Land, but now I'm kind of also thinking it's The Notebook.
I think it's La La Land.
It's actually Blade Runner because again, that's one we all saw together. So Blade Runner 2049 is your third.
Interesting.
So
I'm
just
not
for the
mad at this
listeners,
list. I would have had Project Hail Mary 1. That's okay.
yeah. So it goes Lars and the Real Girl, Project Hail Mary, Blade Runner 2049, Barbie, and then The Fall Guy. That's not bad. These
No.
are all great movies, so not a big deal.
If you put Lars and Jogo under Blade Runner, this is like my perfect list for these ones. But that's okay.
Yeah,
I'm happy
no,
with
that's pretty good.
Well, we're not making Luke's perfect list, so we'll just
I'm
move on
just
now.
saying for content, Trent. I'm
If
Oh
not
we,
saying we
yeah, oh
have
yeah.
to
Luke,
if we
Luke always
rearranged
just
the
says,
list into the
"Here at
way I
Let's
wanted it,
Podcast,
it
you
would
can
have been
always
perfect.
count on Luke."
Because
Just saying, that's for sure.
Zach and Trent make that comment every single
Oh,
time.
my
We
my
can say
opinion
how
isn't
we
out
would
there.
like.
Oh,
We
I'll
can
make
say
sure it's out
how we
there.
would like
If
the
we
list.
put the list in
We
the
can
way I
say-
would put it,
Oh,
it
I
would
know
have
you
been
can,
perfect.
Luke. Oh, trust me, I know
We
you
can say how we enjoy the list. That's free content. Okay, I'm not.
wow.
I'm not saying it
Free
should be that way.
content.
I'm just
Luke's
saying
opinion
that's
on
how
that?
I would like it. I'm
That's
just
what
saying
people
that's
at
my
home are
opinion.
dying to know. What would
Okay.
Luke rearrange the list to be?
What's next one?
Our next category is sci-fi, but specifically space. So like takes mostly in place in a spaceship.
Can you
Some
give
of
us an
these are a
example
little
of one
loose.
that wouldn't be in your category?
So like Dune takes place mostly on Arrakis.
Okay.
And so
okay.
that is sci-fi, but there is no space element.
You
So
wouldn't count the creator or Wild Robot.
right, exactly. Yeah. Sci-fi, but doesn't take place on a spaceship.
Gotcha.
Can there be
So
sequels in this list or prequels? I was thinking Star Wars is somewhere.
No. There is no
Sequels or
sequel.
prequels.
So it's
They're
episode
all
4.
originals. So Project Hail Mary is first. Where
it's
are we
episode-
putting that?
Oh man.
I'm gonna put it 1. I'm gonna go 1. I think right now there's a space movie I like more than
I
Project
know.
Hail
I
Mary.
was gonna say recency bias. I think I'm gonna say 1 too.
I'm worried about putting
Actually,
it number 1. I think I'm gonna
I
put
know,
it
I'm
in
worried
a
about that too.
real safe number 3.
That's crazy.
I don't know
Trent,
if
are you
Spaceballs
Yeah,
is
changing
can
on
I
the
switch
list.
mine? I would like to put
Okay.
it 2 if that's allowed.
If Spaceballs
That is
on
where
the
it
list.
averages out. Spaceballs. All right, so Project Hail Mary is second, same as it was last time.
I bet you,
Better hope
Trent,
it
that
pays off.
Interstellar's on this list. Would you have Interstellar above or below Project Hail Mary?
I think I enjoy I was thinking this the other day. I think I like Project Hail Mary more.
Me too.
Really?
I was
So
saying that too.
Interstellar is
Ah,
next. Where is the Interstellar
dude,
going?
that one's
3?
hard. That one's actually hard. Interstellar also kind of has a dumb ending.
Fudge, did you guys think a Star Wars movie would be on here?
Yes,
Yeah, I
100%.
feel like
I'd
it
be
would be.
shocked if it wasn't.
But there's
But
not
it's
one
probably
that
gonna
like
be the one that you hate, A New Hope, which I would have really high.
I don't hate that movie.
You're a freaking hater.
I think I'm
5
gonna
no 5
say
stars.
I'm gonna
It's
say
giving
3.
Project Hail Mary a 4.5. You freaking hater. Really, I'm trying to think of what would be better than Interstellar. Have you thought of anything that's better than Interstellar that could be on this list? Trent or Zach?
I would put Star Wars over Interstellar just because I
I kind of
like it
think
so
I'd
much.
put Star Wars 2.
I would
I'll
say
go
depending on the
Interstellar
movie, I
1.
guess, but
I'll go
Like Star
Interstellar
Wars
1.
as well, is what I meant. So I'm thinking a 3 on this again.
3 for you as well, Trent?
yep.
And
Man,
then
I
1
could
for you.
smell
Luke?
the house I was working
Yeah.
on my hands. Ew.
Okay. So it averages out to 3.
Smells like
Interstellar is
cat
3.
pee and broken dreams.
Were you like fixing up a house?
Yeah, did I send you that picture on Insta chat, Snapgram?
I'll look at it later. Sorry, we're getting off topic.
Brugnor's
Wally. Wally takes place mostly
Oh.
on a spaceship.
It definitely does, and I definitely thought of that a second ago, but I was like, nah, he wouldn't do it.
I did
I
it.
don't
dude.
really-
I did it.
He did it. He did it. What are we at now? Right now, 2 and 3.
Compared
Yeah,
to
2 and 3
these,
is
bro, Wally can get like a 7, dude. I don't care. Compared to
Wally
what we
hating.
got going on right now,
There are some banger. I do love Wally though.
I'll put Wally at 5.
Well, it doesn't really matter then, eh?
Yeah, so it's at 5 because
Yeah.
Zach, you're putting it last.
is there only 7? Oh, I thought this was out of 10.
5.
It's at a 5.
This is out of
Oh
5,
my
sorry.
goodness, I'm misinformed.
Sorry, my bad.
I wouldn't be mad if it was 4 either. I just don't want it. I don't know. It's between those two for me. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are quite low on Wally right now. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
look
think
at
Wally
those
would
five.
be
comments.
4
Look
if
at
it's
Hail
not
Mary
five.
Interstellar right on top of it. Okay, you gotta
think
take into
5.
context what could be next.
I think 5.
There's probably. I assume there's a Star Wars movie similar here. I assume you're not throwing us movies we
It might
haven't
not
seen.
be.
So I think most people have seen The Martian here. It's a bit
Yeah,
of
I
a
was worried
stretch,
you
but
couldn't send this out.
I was trying to do things people have seen, and I think most of us have seen The Martian.
That literally is on Mars for most of the movie.
So
So
yes, but you flip back and forth between the other crew who realize that they've left Mark Watney for dead. And then the climax is them rescuing him in space.
You already
Again,
said it
I
was a
said
throw-in. It
stretch.
definitely was primarily on Mars.
I said stretch for this.
man,
Yeah,
do we go safe and put it 1, or should it just go 5
Even
or
4?
4?
4.
I think you should go 4.
Yeah, okay, let's do 4.
I'm
Like,
thinking.
I feel like Evan has to. In
I'm
the spirit,
thinking-
has to pick movies that we've all seen. Most of
I'm
us have
thinking-
seen.
My vote doesn't matter anymore. But if the next movie is Star Wars, then I would want it to be 4. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with number 4.
Yeah,
You're
I
going
can't
1.
imagine he's gonna like pull out Star Trek.
I'm going
or
number
something,
4.
but, yeah.
I feel like you might pull a stupid one.
I'm saving
Well,
Star
hold
Wars.
on.
I'm
Maybe
saving
I should
Star
ask
Wars.
From outer space.
Have you all seen Star Trek?
No, I don't think any.
Star Trek? No.
Yeah. All right.
The movie.
Well, that's good because it is Star Wars. You guys were correct. Star Wars is number 1.
Oh yeah.
Which one is it?
Let's
Just
go.
the
No
franchise of Star
sequels, you clown. Do you listen?
Hope.
Hey, I'm in charge.
Yes.
But it was
Confused.
called Star Wars.
Time to use our
Star Wars: A
listening
New Hope.
ears. We're going to listen now, class. Time to listen.
Oh, turning it on.
The listening
so-
ears.
I hate both of you.
Your 1 is Star Wars. 2 is
Hell
Project
yeah.
Hail Mary. 3 is Interstellar. 4 is The Martian, and 5 is Wall-E.
I'm
I'm
pretty
happy with
happy
that.
with the
Oh, yeah,
list.
Yeah, I think that's
Me
great.
too.
Yeah.
That's almost perfect.
I have one more, and this one is aliens. So this is movies that deal with aliens specifically. Project Hail Mary is first. I have 7 on this list, so keep that in mind. This is out of 7 now,
Okay.
just to change it up a bit.
Project
to
Hail Mary
switch
for
it
me
up.
goes at 1. Once
I think
again.
1 too, but what else could he say?
You could say
Who knows?
aliens.
Aliens.
You could
Star
also
Wars has
say
aliens.
Star Wars.
Spaceballs has aliens.
It's probably not
Alien.
Spaceballs. Otherwise, I keep saying Spaceballs.
Aliens has aliens.
He's
E.T.
probably
Have you all
Got another-
seen Alien?
E.T. I haven't. I've just seen a lot of memes about it.
E.T.
E.T.
I
has
haven't seen
an
E.T.
a
either.
no. E.T. has a few, doesn't it?
E.T. definitely has an alien.
Do you not see the family like at the end?
You see that at the start too. I started.
Yeah,
it,
you
I finished
friggin'
it.
clown. Friggin' joking about me. You friggin'
I'm agreeing with
freak.
you. I'm saying there are aliens in it. What are you saying?
You said it had.
I'll put it as
an
1. I'll put it
alien.
as 1.
Project Hail Mary at 1.
I'm gonna
and
put it
you
as 1.
agreed?
Number
Okay.
1.
All
Numero
right.
uno.
That was
I'm
easy.
Weird. I'm weird,
You already said it. E.T.
I'm gonna be honest. E.T. I feel like it hasn't aged that well.
Wow,
That
that's a take.
puppet. That puppet little. I'd be terrified if I saw that thing.
I've heard some
I
people
think I'll
compare
say
Project Hail Mary to E.T.
Yeah, I would compare it. for
Ryan
sure.
Gosling's the alien instead. There's not a
I
single.
have not.
There's not a
seen
single
E.T., so I
bicycle
haven't
in
Oh, you
Project
haven't
Hail
seen
Mary.
it.
You've
Oh,
never seen E.T.?
Nope.
I have
It's
like
one
when
of
I
those
was
I missed.
Crazy.
probably my age was back in the single digits, dude.
It's good, but like it's not. No, I do like it. I think I would say 4.
I'm gonna
I
say
think it's just a lot
5.
better ones.
I think we're saying lower end, lower tier for me.
4 or 5. What are you saying, Luke?
I'll say 5.
Okay,
Just because I haven't seen it. Let's leave the higher spots open.
sure. Men in Black.
The first one, like specifically.
Yeah, just the first one.
6. I like them, but they're so goofy.
I don't remember
They're
that,
not, like-
and I don't
they're
really
not
care
bad
for
in
Will
the
The
first
first one's a
Smith.
lot of fun though.
Yeah, but they're not that good, Trent. They're just fun because there's a ride and Disney.
I
and you
kinda
get to
think-
shoot the
I
aliens
think
and-
also
Sorry, we're not all rich. I haven't been to
6.
the
I think
Men in
also
Black
6.
Disney ride. Okay,
It's the first
think-
one. It's basically.
I think also
2,
6.
3, 4. But you're right. It can't be like high.
Yeah, like-
I'm cool with 6.
Like when Spaceballs shows up, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, never mind. Men in Black is higher. You know.
I'm cool with the 6. Yeah.
All right,
Mid.
so 6. Mib at 6. Avatar. Wow.
That's a pretty cool movie.
No one has any takes on Avatar.
I didn't watch it.
You haven't seen the
Have
first
you
one?
never seen the original Avatar?
Okay. No, respect, dude. Hold
Zacharias.
hold the line.
Why are you
Hold the
saying
line.
respect? The first Avatar is fine. It's a
You
technical
can't just
achievement.
sell me on a
Great.
movie saying like, "Oh, I'd push CGI." Dude, every movie's good CGI now. Like, why would I go back and watch it?
Yeah.
Now
This
that's
was
the point.
revolutionary.
That's literally the point.
Just because you were the first to do something doesn't mean you even did it well. I'm not convinced.
Loki, Zach, I think you would be one person here who would enjoy Avatar up there with Trent. Like, I think
Right,
you would
you said
enjoy it
that
a lot.
about Marty
I think-
Supreme. I'm
You
not
like
watching
it too.
I'm
You
not
didn't
watching
watch it?
Dollar Store Forrest Gump.
I hate this. I hate this.
That's
watch the
crazy.
movie. You can't make a take if you haven't watched it. You can't say I will
Literally
not like
just
it
did.
if you don't watch it.
Literally just did.
I'm
Dollar
saying
Store
it's wrong.
Forrest
You're wrong
Gump.
for doing that. You're wrong for doing that. I'll put Avatar at 4. I actually really like Avatar. I can't compare it to ET myself. I like it more than Men in Black reasonably, but I'm
I
also
think-
not like super high in Avatar.
I think I'm gonna just put it in 4 because that's like the most middle answer.
I think it should be 3, but okay.
That's
Alright,
way
Avatar at
different. No,
4.
you're right. That would have changed a lot.
I definitely have like
Pixels.
Alien above it.
Pixels.
Pixels?
Pixels.
Oh, things could get
That's
bad.
insane.
I pulled out some
Oh,
cuts.
this is terrible, guys.
That Pixels is a good pull. I don't even because you don't really think of there being aliens in that movie, but it definitely is mostly an alien invasion movie. I rewatched Pixels recently because Katie loves it, and I don't. Yeah, I don't. Adam Sandler. It's I don't hate it. Pixels. It's definitely worse than everything else here.
I'm gonna put 7.
A lot of people hate it. A lot of people think it's like just like a bad movie, and I always thought it was like funny and good.
The
but
only thing I remember
I
with
can't
Pixels
stand
is
that
the
movie.
Pac-Man thing.
why? Like I don't know why it's like hated on.
Me neither, because it's Adam's. Okay, all of Adam Sandler's movies are very divisive, but it's Adam Sandler doing Adam Sandler
No,
stuff.
they're not divisive.
And then
they're
you
bad.
have
And
the video game. Well, some people like love them, and then you have the video game
Oh, yeah.
stuff, which to me make it like a lot of fun for an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, and it's very serviceable, and I remember it being funny.
Very
And
serviceable.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
put it
like-
last. Let's just put it last. We already said
think we're
it.
putting it
dying on
third.
the Pixels, though. I'm putting it last also.
Okay. I don't think it's funny, so I could not stand
Maybe
it.
that's what it is. Maybe people don't find it funny.
Yeah.
Kevin
James.
So you
Kevin
have
James
you have
lives.
2 and 3 left. I'm gonna
Kevin
say
James-
Dune.
President, like that's hilarious.
Kevin James.
Dune.
Dune.
Dune. Number 1 or number 2?
2 or 3.
Yeah, I'll put it 3.
I actually read the book, so I know all the secret back lore on the oil man's bathtub, and I think that makes it the best movie ever.
The oil man's bathtub.
That was a great.
You should narrate the
great-
book. Are we talking we're talking Dune Part 1?
Yeah.
I'll put it 3.
3. All right.
I'm not
That
gonna
means
lie.
your
I think I'm like
second
the
movie.
only person on the planet who preferred the first one.
You
I don't
like
hate
the first one
that.
more?
I
Okay.
thought
I
the
think the second's
second one
better.
was kind of like
The action
it
sequence
was
so
too
good.
long.
The first one's all set up, and the second one really feels like I shouldn't say it's all set up. The first one's good. I like the first one a lot, but the second one just feels like it's taking everything up a notch. I think.
I just felt like there was too much build up and not enough reward. And I know it was because they were setting up more sequels.
Dune 3
Number
looks good.
2.
It looks good. All right. So
Robert
number
Pattinson
2.
looks odd. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say I
he looks
think
sick.
for Dune. Let's see what else do we got. What are we saying?
Yeah. What do you think your number 2 is? Just
I think it's Alien. If you didn't put Alien on any of these space lists, I'll be quite surprised. It's kind of the Alien movie.
What if Spaceballs shows up, dude?
It's Zach. Have you seen Spaceballs, Trent? Because I can tell you guys, I haven't.
I love Spaceballs. It's so funny. Comb the desert. Honestly, Luke, I
That's a
think
good
you
one.
would love Spaceballs. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not saying I would hate
That
it. I'm
is
just saying
that
I
is
wouldn't see
to
it.
a T your type of humor. When he goes, comb the desert.
They pull out a giant comb.
Well, okay. Are there any other thoughts? What it could be? I'm looking. It could be Prometheus.
Prometheus. Oh, yes.
It could be Star Wars. I can't. I don't think you can use Star Wars again.
No, I
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
think it
he
is.
here you
It could be a
lose the
rival.
load on that one. We could have
Oh,
Alien.
it could be a rival.
It could be Signs. I love Signs. Signs are my favorites. Close
Alien
Encounters. are classic.
Romulus.
I guess Predator has an alien technically. I didn't really think of The Thing.
Yeah, I
has
don't know. What
aliens in
is it? What is it, Ev?
Your number 2 is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
That's crazy.
You're crazy.
That's
You're absolutely crazy for that one.
one.
I was gonna pick Alien, but only you have seen it, Luke. So that's a tough one.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
You guys ruined the list, Evan and Trenton's that.
Crystal Skull.
I just don't watch
Skull
movies
That's
with
answered.
female
hilarious.
protagonists. Is my problem.
That's crazy. All right, so
She's
your
so
one.
good in that movie, dude.
Yeah, she's great.
What is
For
it?
your
Isn't it Ripley
Alien
or is that
movie
the
ranking.
character's name?
Yeah, Ellen Ripley is her name. Project Hail Mary, Crystal Skull, Dune, Avatar, E.T., Men in Black, Pixels. I think that's
Crystal Skull.
pretty solid, except for
That's
Crystal
crazy.
Skull.
If
I think
would
otherwise
Crystal
that's decent.
Skull be at the bottom for all of you? If we leave the list?
I think I'd
Oh,
still
not
put
very
it above
You'd have
Pixels.
You'd have it above Pixels? Ooh, I'd have Pixels over it.
I think I would too. Yeah.
Crystal
That's
Skull's like
crazy.
bad. Crystal Skull's
No.
terrible. Yeah,
It's
dude,
not great. It's not great. But
It's
Pixels
low-key.
is definitely the worst movie.
I hated the newest Indiana Jones movie.
I never
I
I
watched
didn't
it.
hate it, but
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
I
Ruined
just heard
Indiana
really bad things when it came out. I'm like, you know what? Harrison Ford is kind of like a really old, grouchy man who doesn't want to be in stuff anymore.
Get off my plane. I love Harrison Ford.
I like
He's fantastic.
young Harrison Ford.
I like every level of Harrison Ford. He's
Yeah,
so
you
funny now
like
in
Red
interviews.
Hulk Harrison Ford?
Yeah. Dude.
oh, he's so good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I like it.
when he
I'm
got
big
really
fan of Harrison
angry and said, I'm Harrison Ford and I'm gonna smash
Harrison Ford.
you.
The only reason I was
Whoa.
thinking about watching that movie was for Harrison Ford. I was like, I have no
Yeah.
interest in seeing this.
I was the only reason I thought about
Harrison
it, and then
Ford,
I
but-
saw the press tours that he did, where he had absolutely zero interest in being alive anymore.
In being there, yeah.
With respect, dude, get your paycheck. You're like dying.
Get your bag up, King.
You
Live
deserve
your
it.
best life. Does he have like children?
He must probably.
So, do we want to put this in our communal Let's Watch ranking? Trent,
Oh, good
you
pull.
want to bring that up?
Yes. Okay.
Hey, what are we thinking, boys and girls? I'll just do a little synopsis for the listening people. So this is our ranked list of our movies that we've reviewed on the pod. So we have number 1, Silence. Number 2, Train and Day. Number 3, Lars and the Real Girl. Number 4, Thunderbolts, Asterix. Number 5, F1. Number 6, B Movie. Number 7, Hoppers. Number 8, The Book of Eli. Number 9, A Minecraft Movie.
It's our 10th movie. That's a big thing. Congratulations,
I was just
guys.
gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Happy
job.
10th
That's
movie.
awesome.
Golf
When's
clap. Golf
the
clap.
where's the B movie episode?
Remember the audio didn't record?
That's a good
Oh,
point, actually.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh.
So Project Hail Mary, so there's no reason I'm not gonna talk about it. I think it's one. Silence my past one. I'd put Project Hail Mary above Silence and into our Hall of Fame as the best movie Let's Pod has ever seen together and logged.
I'm going to second that. Not going to mince words. I think it's the best one we've seen so far together for the pod.
I think the only one that competes is Lars and the Real Girl. And since it's at number 3, I gotta just give this number 1. You know what I'm saying? Actually, if we
And to
were
go
to
off of that-
rearrange the entire list and I put Lars and the Real
Thank
Girl,
you,
then
Zach.
I
Like
would
to
want
go
to
off of
put it
that,
at
like
number
Lars and the
3.
Real Girl is really good, and I think I like that one more than Project Hail Mary. And Book of Eli, I also
Do you
really
actually like it more than Project
So
Hail
then,
Mary?
if I had to like put it, I
Then
can't
why
put it on
isn't that
top
in your
of
top
those.
4?
So then,
Why
if I wanted to
isn't-
put on
No,
top of
why isn't
those,
no, he's
Lars and
doing
the
it
Real
bit.
Girl-
He's doing it bit. He's doing it. He said he like Book of Eli
gaslighted.
more.
Yeah, get
that's crazy.
gaslighted. I'm putting it number 1 too. So we have it as number 1.
Let's go, guys.
Wow, new first.
Unanimous one.
R.I.P.
That's
to
crazy.
Scorsese. On off. Glad the guys from the Lego Movie can put this in one. Lego Movie. Next time we pick movies, I low key might pick Lego Movie. I really want that to be a pod talk at some point.
I would be more.
It's a good movie.
I wouldn't be surprised if you picked Marty Supreme just to make us watch it.
I
It's a
hate.
good movie.
I'm so upset by you.
I just
Yeah.
don't care about
Okay.
ping pong or Marty
Yeah,
or
okay, Trent, go back to friggin'
or little Kylie Jenner Yu-Gi-Oh boy there.
what are you talking about?
Kylie Jenner, Yu-Gi-Oh boy. This is a crazy sentence.
Yeah, Trent, you're getting me. You're getting me good. I suck at basketball. Go. Oh, you see, he's taking a long time to think because he can't spell. Get good with a U-D instead of a double O-D.
This guy, a future teacher, by the way. Future teacher, by the way.
Well, that's just
Oh.
how the cool kids spell it. Okay.
We're having a teacher off right now.
He's teaching like middle or elementary school. You just have to make pillow forts then. You just lead them
Your
around from point A to
curriculum
point B.
is
This is the
absolutely
guy who's
bananas.
literally
I
teaching
wipe
comic book
my
class right now.
behind with your
It's called
curriculum.
graphic novels, okay?
Oh, actually,
Actually, it's graphic
It has
novel.
novel in the name, you behemoth.
Yes.
You sloth.
Oh, yes, I need
say,
pictures.
Intellectual sloth.
I need
I'm not
pictures
surprised
to
you're
go
not
with my
teaching
words.
the jock
Yes.
class. Okay.
I also teach gym.
Yeah, no, for sure. Those poor,
Can you
poor athletes.
I teach how to
You're
be
the
trained
kind
basketball
of gym
class. It's
teacher
pretty
to have a
easy. You just have
friggin'
to show up.
dance segment of the class.
Bro, did you guys ever do stuntnastics
What's wrong with that, dude?
in gym?
No.
What are you
Oh,
gonna
They do
do,
what?
We had to like come up
ballet?
with like a routine, and we had to make pyramids.
Stuntnastics? No, I had dance when I grew up, and I hated it.
Did you guys like your gym teachers? My gym teachers.
Oh yeah.
I was like on the fence about mine because one of my classmates was their son, so it was always like weird.
One of those.
Coach vibes.
And he would always
Coach
go in. Listen, my gym teacher's fine, but he would always like go into the locker room at the end of class and like talk to us. It's like, get out! What are you doing?
Ayo?
Pause.
But nothing weird happened. Just chatting. With,
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
Sure. If I'm a teacher, I'm never going to the lockers of kids.
Don't. As
Yeah,
somebody who
nah.
had the teacher go in the locker room, it's weird.
That's weird. That's
I
weird.
don't. You can't
I
make
think
it
that's
a
a good
casual
place
thing.
to end it, though.
That's a great point. Thanks so much for
Release the
listening. Comment
credit
down
card
below. We
advice.
love you all, and remember to eat your breakfast. We'll talk to you next week.
Eat your lunch.